Remember when we were all speculating about what was going to be announced at BlizzCon 2018, and speculations were all over the shop, from a Diablo 3 new expansion to Diablo 4, even a Diablo or Diablo 2 remake with all updated graphics and stuff. Obviously, everyone was disappointed when a mobile game was announced, Diablo Immortal. Now, let me refresh your memory. Well, first of all, nobody that I recall, that I know of as a content creator on YouTube or as a very well-known Diablo 3 player, nobody speculated that a Diablo MMO was in the works or that it'll be announced at BlizzCon 2018. Now, let me refresh your memory. Back in June 2017, so last year, this post came up. Now, this is Epsilon's prediction that an MMO was in the works. Well, not a prediction. He's pretty much claiming that he had information that Blizzard was actually looking for programmers and developers for an unannounced project, which was aka Diablo 4 or World of Diablo, and it was definitely going to be an MMO or an MMORPG. Now, since then, I've heard nothing about a Diablo MMORPG whatsoever. If you guys and gals want a link to this, I can definitely post it in the comments below. Just let me know. It's not an issue. You can also just type in Diablo MMO and this will be the first link in Google. It should come up. But if you need help, just let me know in the comments, because I'm not going to keep it up on the screen forever. But since June 2017, I haven't heard much. There was no hype about an MMO for Diablo. But after the disappointing BlizzCon 2018, which I won't get into again, we've discussed that to death. It is what it is. We can't go back in time and change anything. It's happened. It's time to move on, and we just have to hope that Blizzard redeems themselves now. But ever since BlizzCon 2018 ended, I've just been coming across a lot of rumors and a lot of speculations that, in fact, one of the multiple Diablo projects involves an MMO Diablo universe game. Yes. And some, I guess you can call them content creators, but people that are posting videos on YouTube are claiming that developers or ex-developers from Blizzard have indeed confirmed and also seen proof that a Diablo universe or a Diablo world MMORPG game is in the works. Now, I'm very skeptical when it comes to news that I read on the internet, because it's the internet. Anyone can post anything online. You can say whatever you want. You can claim to be whoever you want to claim to be, but it doesn't mean that it's true. So you got to be very, very careful when it comes to online news. But I can't deny that there's been a lot lately popping up about an MMO Diablo game. Now, this got me thinking. It actually got me excitedly thinking about, just imagine, because World of Warcraft, nothing compares to World of Warcraft in the world of MMORPGs. Say what you will, argue all you want, subscriber counts and just the sheer amount of players that have played World of Warcraft for the last 14 years, nothing comes close to it. You cannot compare anything to World of Warcraft. So Blizzard, this phenomenal, well, that's kind of arguable now since Activision took over, but Blizzard, who brought us World of Warcraft, this amazing game, these amazing game makers, could also bring us World of Diablo. Now, just imagine for a second, like I did today. Today I've been thinking about Diablo pretty much all day. Now, imagine an MMO, much like World of Warcraft, but in the Diablo universe. Imagine a darker, more eerie, gothic kind of evil feeling to your MMO, and barbarians, crusaders being the tanks, your demon hunters, necromancers, wizards being your DPS. Maybe crusaders could be like a paladin type class, and they can also be healers. That could also work, but they'd probably also bring in a healer class, I would think, like a druid. You know, druids were very highly speculated to be announced, like as part of an expansion during BlizzCon 2018 also. So don't rule it out. If there is an MMO Diablo coming, then druids could be healers. They could possibly bring a new class out that's very similar to a priest from MMO, excuse me, from World of Warcraft. However, they might call it something different, which I think they would definitely go with. So I just started thinking about all the possible dungeons you could have, the cool looking dungeons in this darker type of universe of Diablo. It would be... Everybody would play this game. You know, everyone that's played a Blizzard game, I'd say 90 to 95% have checked out Diablo 3 at some stage, or played a Diablo game at some stage. They would have had to. Particularly if they're PC gamers, 90 to 95%. So I think that they would all check out World of Diablo or Diablo 4, whatever you want to call it, as long as it's a MMORPG or MMO. Everyone would check this out. The subscriber amounts and the sheer volume of players would go through the roof. Now, this has been speculated in the past, but it is popping up a lot more now, ever since BlizzCon 2018 ended. So Blizzard knows very well that they need to redeem themselves big time. A lot of drama has happened since BlizzCon 2018. I don't think Blizzard has ever disappointed fans before. I don't think anything like that has ever happened. The fact they didn't see it coming is what's worrying me, and the fact that Activision is in full control now is what's worrying me. Maybe they've taken over creative control. I don't understand which moron thought that it was a good idea to announce Diablo Immortal to 95% PC, hardcore PC gamers out there who were expecting a PC announcement. I just can't fathom it. It's been a while now. After all this time, I just don't understand how the hell that happened. So Blizzard, knowing that they have to redeem themselves, they have to fix this whole disaster before it really blows out of proportion. And the hate online has been unbelievable. I'm someone that always spreads love, not hate, no matter what. I'll express my frustrations and disappointments, because everyone was disappointed with this. But I'm not going to go to the lengths of absolutely destroying Blizzard in online forums and stuff like that. I'm not going to be a keyboard warrior. It is what it is. They made a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. Maybe it's just one person behind the scenes that thought Diablo Immortal would be like a great idea. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of the team would have realized that this was a disaster, but were forced to announce it anyway. I don't know what the case was there, but you can't really hold it against everyone at Blizzard, because this, I guarantee you, this would have been discussed, argued, and people would have been forced to sell this mobile game. So you can't really hold it against everybody that's part of the team. So it was disappointing. Let it go. Let's see what let's see how they recover, if they redeem themselves. Now, Diablo 4 or Diablo World of Diablo, whatever the hell you want to call it, Diablo World of Diablo, who cares? It would be amazing. I can feel excitement just seeing all of these speculations and rumors pop up again. So I've never discussed it before because I haven't really seen much about it. But for those of you that have been part of my channel for quite a while and you're new to Diablo, or you've been playing Diablo for years now or since the beginning, but you don't know that behind the scenes World of Diablo has been discussed, now you know. Go check out and see what you can find out there online, and let me know in the comments below if you're excited too. Unfortunately, I can't confirm whether it's happening or not. I just want to bring it to everyone's attention. I want to discuss it and also let my feelings about this game be known. I remember, like, World of Warcraft, when it came out, it's been out for 14 damn years now. It's still not going strong, but it's still hanging in there. After 14, what game has ever been played to death after 14 years? 14 damn years. That's a long time. So my hat's off to Blizzard for maintaining World of Warcraft for so long, and I played a solid 6 to 7 years, and that's like, when I say solid, I mean hardcore raiding, beginning with 40-man raids in Molten Core, and then moving into the 25-man raids. Like, I played pretty hardcore raiding 3-4 times a week on several characters, not just the main character, but I had like other characters as well, alts. It was just an escape. It was like, an escape from reality, and that was my reality. It's like a lived life in World of Warcraft, and I know that a lot of you would have felt the same way. If you're nobody out there, or you're having a hard time over here in World of Warcraft, in Azeroth, you could be whoever you wanted to be, and there were hundreds of thousands and millions of players that you can communicate with across different servers, so it was just something different at the time, and I was hooked, and I played it for 10 years, 6 to 7 solid years, and then I kind of played casually up until 10 years, and then had a couple of years break, or 3 years break, and then came back to Battle of Azeroth, and unfortunately I had to give it up again because my schedule just cannot allow World of Warcraft back into my life, playing at the level where I want to play, which is raiding, having the time to be a hardcore player and to be one of the best players online. But unfortunately, in a game like World of Warcraft, that takes grinding. It takes many hours daily to play. I remember grinding towards my Grand Marshal achievement in PvP when PvP first became a thing in World of Warcraft. I was playing ridiculous amounts of hours, 10 to 15 hours a day, sometimes staying up 2 nights in a row and then sleeping like a big 12 to 15 hour period, getting up, straight away turning on my computer, getting a cup of coffee, playing non-stop for 2 days again. That's when I was on holidays and when I wasn't working. But I can't do that anymore. My life is different. I have physical and health goals for my well-being. Not just that, but I socialise a lot more now. And there's just so many other games to play in 4K on consoles. So I can't be that hardcore raider / gamer / PvPer in World of Warcraft. But because it's already been done, there's no surprises. I've been to Stormwind, I've been to Ironforge, I've seen, I've gone and killed the Murlocs in Goldshire. Like, I've done everything, I've seen it all. Nothing's new in World of Warcraft anymore. I've dabbled with every class, but World of Diablo is something that'll be completely new. Brand new dungeons, new mechanics. I'm sure it'll be refreshed graphics. The visuals would be amazing now if they made an MMO in this day and age after 14 years. So hell yeah, I would play Diablo. World of Diablo. Very, very hardcore, I would say. I think my life would change, put it that way. So, in a way, I don't really want it to be announced, but in another way, it's like having an evil and a good person talking into your ears. Evil saying, "Oh no, you got to play the game," and the good saying, "No, you can't. You got to socialize, spend more time with go try and meet a girl, settle down, get married. No, you don't want kids. They'll take away from your gaming." It's that sort of scenario, especially me. Like, I'm no spring chicken. I should probably be out having kids if I was like a sheep out there and followed the propaganda and what the media was saying. But I'm not. I'm my own person. I'm an individual, and basically what I'm trying to do is say that if World of Diablo came out, I would be hooked, baby. Let me know if you would be too. And don't forget to subscribe, because we're going to keep playing Diablo 3 until this big announcement. One of these multiple big announcements are announced, and we can play Diablo 3 together. And if you're not sure what to do, then obviously check out my guides, because I do a lot of them as well to help y'all, so we can all be friends forever. Love you all. Make sure you come back. See your creepy damn uncle real soon.